Hey everyone, today I wanted to film a video talking about all of my concealers. So this is going to kind of be my concealer graveyard video because I have so many and I know I don't need all of them, so let's just get started. The first one I want to talk about is the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. I'm definitely going to keep this one. This one is just so creamy. It's perfect under the eyes. It's perfect for contouring with if you get shades that are lighter and darker than your skin tone. It's great for blemishes. I absolutely love using this under the eyes though, kind of highlighting in the triangle kind of shape under your eyes. So definitely going to keep this one. I'm going to just kind of put them over there. Next is the It Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye Anti-Aging. It has collagen and stuff like that. This is amazing. I have talked about this a few times on my video so far. It's great for highlighting. It has good benefits for underneath your eyes every time you use it. So I'm definitely going to keep this one. Next is the Almay, I don't know. It says Almay Light Medium. This is what it looks like. It is kind of a duo. It's got an orange and a salmon kind of color. This is so hard. It's not creamy at all, and there's no way I'm going to put this underneath my eyes. And that's kind of what it's for, I think, because of the colors. It's terrible. I'm definitely going to pass on that one. Next is the Benefit Erase Paste, and I love this stuff. I've hit a major dent in this. I am in the color number 1 Fair, so I think that this may be a tad bit light for me, but I absolutely love it. If you have really dark under eye circles, the blue, purple kind of colors, this will definitely cancel it out. And it doesn't crease underneath my eyes, even though it's a very thick consistency, so I'm not going to get rid of that one. Next is the Master Conceal by Space Studio Camouflaging Concealer, and this is by Maybelline. This is amazing. This is very comparable to the MAC Pro Long Concealer in the consistency. I've heard a lot of people say it's thick, but I mean, while it is a thicker consistency, it's extremely creamy and easy to work with. It doesn't crease underneath my eyes, and I don't even have to set this. This is kind of what it looks like if you can see, and it just like, I don't know, it just blends so well. So I absolutely love it, and I've heard a lot of people raving about this, so highly recommend this one as well. I'm not going to get rid of that. Next is the Above and Beyond Full Coverage Concealer, and this is by NYX. As you can see, I have hit a dent in it, but it's too dark for underneath my eyes, and I can use this for blemishes, but I really like to use a foundation to cover my blemishes so I don't have so much product on my face, so I'm going to get rid of this one. Next is the NYX Incredible Waterproof Concealer. This stuff is not creamy at all. I mean, and it doesn't show up. It's not opaque at all, so I don't know what you'd even use this for, really, so getting rid of this one. Next is the Este Lauder Stay in Place Flawless Wear Concealer. I have the double wear foundation, so that's why I picked this up, and I do like it. It's very similar to the Maybelline Fit Me, so if you're trying to decide between the two, I would definitely go with the Maybelline Fit Me, but this is good. It's not bad, and I'm almost done with it, so I'm going to keep it and try to finish it up. Next is the NYX HD Photogenic Concealer. I've heard so many people rave about this concealer, but it's just not doing it for me. I don't like the way it blends. I got the wrong color too, so maybe I need to pick up a lighter color and see if I love it, but so far, not a big fan. So it looks like maybe I'm not a big fan of NYX concealers altogether. This is kind of weird. This is from the Stila Stay All Day foundation, I think is what it's called, and it's the concealer pot right here. I keep this for blemishes. It's really good. I'll link down below what concealer this is because I know you can buy it individually, but yeah, I'm going to keep this one. Next is the Bare Minerals Well Rested. I love this stuff. This is the trial size, and it has lasted me quite some time. It just brightens under your eyes. Sometimes I don't even have to use concealer. I'll just put this on, and it's great. So I'm going to keep this, and when I run out, I'm probably going to buy the full size. Next is the CoverGirl and Olay Concealer Balm. Now, while this is very creamy for it to be a stick concealer, it just doesn't do much for underneath my eyes. Again, I think it's a little dark for under my eyes, and it is a little bit drying even though it has Olay in it. So I'm going to go ahead and skip on this one and throw it away. Next is the Essence Match to Cover Cream Concealer. Now, I did hear about 11th Gorgeous talking about this, so I wanted to pick it up and see how it was. And while it is slightly creamy, it's not creamy enough for underneath my eyes because my under eyes are super dry. And it doesn't really match my skin color either. I think it's too light, so I am going to go ahead and get rid of this one too. Next is the Conceal RX by Physicians Strength Concealer is what it's called. Mine's in Natural Light. This is way too light for me, way too thick for me. I mean, no. I heard so many people raving about this, and I wanted to like it, but I mean, look at how patchy that is too. So, no. Passing on that, I'm going to go ahead and toss it. Next is actually a foundation, and I had a sample of it, and I'm actually keeping it for a concealer if I ever had just a terrible, terrible day that I need to cover up some face blemishes or anything, and it is the Este Lauder Double Wear Extreme. I have this little bitty bottle, and I'm sure that this is going to last me a lifetime because you only need a little bit, and you dab it wherever you need it, and bam, it's gone. So I would not recommend using this as a foundation. I would recommend if you want to try it as a concealer, go get a little sample, and I'm telling you, this is going to last forever. So I'm going to keep this. Next is the Amazing Cosmetics Amazing Concealer in Light Golden. Now, I've used a lot of this, and I heard a lot of people raving about it. There's a bunch of things that YouTube made me buy, and I don't really remember how I feel about it. This is probably one that I could pass on, but I want to try it one more time and see why I liked it before and see if it's worth keeping. So stay tuned for a review on this, and I'll let you know what I decided to do with it. Next is the Physicians formula. It looks like this. It doesn't have a name on it. And, oh, it's Nude Wear Touch of Glow. So this is going to be another one that I'm going to have to really work with and see if I like it because it doesn't really provide any coverage, but it is kind of like a subtle highlighter. So I wouldn't say this is concealer. I would say this is kind of like a highlighter because it's not going to do anything for underneath your eyes if you're trying to cover up any bags or dark circles or anything. This is strictly just a highlighter. I'm going to go ahead and keep this and try it a little bit longer and let you know what I decide to do with it. Next is the Dream Lumi Touch Highlighting Concealer by Maybelline. I do not like this one. I like the other one that they have. As you can see, I'm almost out of it anyway, so this burned my eyes like no other. Every time I put it on my eyes just burned so bad, and I kept using it. I don't know why, but I'm not going to put this back on my eyes. It burns my eyes way too bad. So, getting rid of that one. Next, the next three are from Maybelline. This is the Instant Age Rewind Dark Spot, or Eraser Dark Spot Treatment Concealer. This is like if you have any problem areas on your face. I'm not a huge fan of this. I even took off the little sponge tip so I could be a little bit more precise. I just don't like it, so I'm going to go ahead and toss this one. And then my last two are the Maybelline Age Rewind Eraser Dark Circles, and this is what they look like. I have two colors. This one is in light, and this one is in highlighter. So this one helps to brighten up your face, and this one really covers the circles. So I'm going to keep both because I like them together. This is way too pink on its own, but if you use it with this, it's a great combo. So I'm going to keep those. Anyways, I'm going to leave down below all of the concealers I decided to keep and all of the concealers I decided to throw away. I hope you liked this video. I hope you found it helpful. And I was thinking about doing this with kind of all of my products just to almost like a makeup collection purging kind of video. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys.